Hello, everyone! It's been a long time. I actually tried to record a draft vid some time back, but YouTube, I left music going, things happened. Oh, hello, Sirach! Let's go ahead and punch some bears, or dragons, actually. But yeah, so, I've been planning on doing a draft vid for a while, and, I wanted to do that when Fate Reforged came out, but I left some music going in the background, and YouTube threw a fit before I could put the video public, so I just said F it. That said, ooh, it's going to be hard to keep green in this pack. Passing an elk herd and a Tarkir Beastbreaker, but Sirach, man, Sirach's so good. Or I could just not take Sirach and let everyone else fight over green, but what else is there? Hellkite? I don't want to first pick a gold card. I don't see anything on the same level, but Beastbreaker, no. This is gonna be bad. Hopefully the other people that take green will regret it, but yeah, I just don't see anything else that would be a reasonable pick. Maybe that Mistoof, but Okay, someone took the rare, so that's going to be kind of difficult to go with here. I kind of like the circle. I don't know, maybe. Yearling, maybe. I feel like Handis or Summit Prowler. You know, we could just try. I mean, Sirach wants us to be in the formidable deck, so sure, what the hell, let's give it a shot here. Yeah, I feel like the Summit Prowler over Hardened Berserker, like, this is a fast format, but sometimes, just getting cheap beef is all you really need. And, like, passing Youthful Scholar and Gurmak Drowner, though, is going to make me sad. Like, I've drafted this format, like, a few times, and I seem to end up in, like, the Extort deck more times than I care to admit. But, it's a good deck. Good deck, I like it, but, I just rather... Right now, I just feel like I'd rather get back to my gruel roots and just punch bears and drop beef. So yeah, we got that going for us here. Oh, nice. Epic Confrontation getting passed to us, and not much else in the red and green spot here, but, that's good. That's good. Monument will probably filter back, and that'll be a fine pickup, but, I will gladly take the Epic Confrontation here. This is primo removal in our colors. Among the other things we're passing here, Spellfist is actually decent. Reckless Imp for the dash decks. That's scary. Tormenting Voice, Berserker. I almost did consider Berserker, honestly. Marshal Sutcliffe. This is all good stuff. This is actually a pretty decent pack, but honestly, right now, I just want to go ahead and let Sirach beat, and Sirach punch the dragons like he intends to. So, get in, Confrontation. Okay. Oh, Warbrute. Okay, well, as long as we're looking at the formidable deck, Warbrute's a really sizable beefcake that I would love to include. Nothing else here really strikes my fancy. Maybe Strider, but Airy would be nice. I do like it. I do like getting a little rampy, but just Warbrute is just. I don't want to face that card. Remember, like, it gets nightmarish when you put the Extort deck and you don't have many big things to block the Warbrute, and you only have the one flattened to kill the Warbrute. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and grab the Warbrute. Get in, Warbrute. Red and green. Oh, whoa, another Warbrute. Sure. Oh. But Elmer. Warbrute's good too, but, like, Elmer and his friends, buddy. Like, the fact that the elk herd got past this late, though, definitely means, like, green probably is open. Although I am passing a Tread Upon, so that's going to be problematic. But, we're definitely getting a nice beefcakey deck here. Would like some early drops, but, I'll gladly take Elmer here. Ooh, Beastbreaker. Speaking of early drops, like, I don't know what more I could ask for here. Not much else in our colors, though, but Beastbreaker is, like, super duper solid. Like, you get Formidable online, that is, like, one threat of activation that they just don't want to deal with. Lurker's cool. Chasm I might pick up later on the wheel as like a finisher, maybe. Considering that I don't have like too much else that I would want here. Someone's going to be happy with Ochitai's Breath, and there's definitely going to be a white mage that's going to be happy with that Sandcrafter, though. Oh! More Elmer. Yes, more Elmer. Give more Elmer. I mean, really, if you think about it, Warbrute's more of a 4-drop. Elmer's definitely a 5-drop. But still, this is a deck that just drops beefcake after beefcake. Formidable's going to be just easy to get online here. Get in my deck. I'm not seeing much in the way of the removal that I would like in these colors, but I'm getting good green. Fonder's also nice. So let's see here. I don't need this many Warp Brutes. I'll just take the Stormsinger. I've actually had someone play that on me against me on turn 1, and I laughed at it like the Raging Goblin that it was. And then, some of the follow-ups that came after that kind of just showed how aggressive his deck was. But I did get a 3-for-1 with Pyrotechnics later on, like at turn 5 of that game, so I got to laugh in the end. Really, this is a 3-drop. Oh, Beastbreaker tabled? Well, to be fair, there was a sick amount of green in that. There was another Elk Herd in that pack, but, that means there's probably only one other guy in this table playing green. I mean, see the Beastbreaker table is actually a little surprising. Stormsinger I'm not too surprised about. It's decent, but, Beastbreaker's amazing. And the Berserker. Get in, Berserker. And Tormenting Voice is fine. I would be happy with what we got so far. Stormsinger's nice in this deck, just giving a random fatty, off-curve fatty haste seems strong. Sure, I'll take a fodder. It does feel like red's probably a little crowded though. Red's deep in this format, in this set though, but not seeing any of the Twin Bolt or Rose or Sarkhan's Rages, that's problematic. I'm just gonna put this in my sideboard. Actually, some resupply would probably be bad for me to see out of the sideboard. And a land. But yeah, I'm liking the base of this little red-green deck we got going here. And Surrak, oh, Surrak. Let's go ahead and punch some bears. Do I take the bears here, actually? I don't know. Forerunner, I don't feel like this is a deck that wants to swarm. Maybe I take the bears? Monument, well, Monument didn't table, which was actually a little surprising for me. I could take an Evolving Wilds and keep myself open to, something that I can splash, but bear's pretty solid, honestly. And we can easily get Formidable going, so, I feel no pressure at, going ahead and just leaving this in here for the sake of regeneration. So, sure, let's get some bears for our, some 3/2 bears in it for our deck here. Evolving Wilds would be nice, too. I'm not too sure about the Forerunners for this deck, but, let's get some bears. Ooh, whoever's in black is going to be happy with that. Nothing really high pick in our colors. I don't want to splash Corpse Weft. It's good, but I don't want to splash it. It doesn't feel like... I mean, it's really good. When, on the other hand, this is ridiculous sideboard tech. This thing can be a bomb in the... But it's not in our colors. I mean, we could see the Evolving Wilds table. Really, it's those are our only 2 picks out of this pack. There's some other good stuff in the other colors, but... I think I'm just going to stick with the volley, honestly. It's like ridiculously good sideboard. Hey, Zergo. I mean, I don't know if our deck is one of those decks. Oh. No, we don't need a third elk herd. Like, I like Elmer. I really do. We don't need a third. Zergo's alright. You know, I mean, he's probably not... He's probably okay for our deck, not terrific, but, you know, helps us get Formidable online earlier, I feel like. Like, you know, 1 mana to... when we have 6 power on board to turn on Formidable isn't something to scoff at. And he dashes well. Berserker's also decent, but... Actually... Maybe the Rupture? Rupture's wrecked me in the past, honestly. And, you know, we need non-creature spells, so sure, let's go ahead and throw the Rupture in. Like, I feel like it would be good for our deck, considering that we have all this beefcake. Zergo's good, too, but... Oh, hey, Draconic Roar, nice, nice. Oh, Ventmaw! Both these are so good. And, like, Ventmaw is... probably... Well... I do like a good dragon, and Ventmaw kind of does good things for us, considering that, like, we have 2 Beast Breakers, and we would like to be able to activate them. But Roar is so good. Well, maybe the Ventmaw will table because no one else is in red-green. I doubt the Roar will table. I'm gonna take that chance. Try to pawn Sosolides. So, yeah, I'm just going to take that chance that the Ventmaw will table. I just keep seeing all these War Brutes. You know what? Fine. Well, I don't know if I want a second. I could probably see an Airy. I mean, it does ramp us some mana, so that's nothing. That's not nothing. Like... Out of these, it's like War Brute or Airy, and I don't know if I want that many War Brutes. I could see it, honestly, though. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go with the War Brute, the second War Brute. It kind of scares me a little, honestly, but... Oh, hey, Twin Bolt. Well, like I said, I need removal, and Twin Bolt's pretty damn solid. Scream Retrawler's going to be annoying. It's not the worst thing to pass, but sure. I will gladly take the Twin Bolt here. Another Prowler? I feel like I would rather have another Prowler over another War Brute. So, sure, let's go ahead and throw out the War Brute and throw in a Prowler. We're not an Inspiring Call deck. We're not an Impact Tremors deck. None of these cards are anywhere near good, except maybe the Idol. And even then, I don't think I would want to play it, but it's at least playable. Probably not for this deck. Maybe if I have to. I guess I am taking the Forerunners here. Because I don't feel like this is a Forerunners deck, but if there's nothing else in here... I mean, maybe lose comp. I don't like threaten effects. This is probably a failing on my part, but I don't like threaten effects. But it could be something we could use. I don't feel like we're a Forerunners deck. Maybe we do take the threaten. Okay, I guess I just take the Evolving Wilds here. I mean, I could take another Stormsinger. I feel like it's just better to keep the ability for us to splash something randomly. Oh, hey, Caverns. Chasm's like, okay, I guess. I don't want a second Chasm, though. So yeah, the Ventmaw didn't table, which is sad. But I guess we should have expected that. Statue's okay, I guess. Don't want to see a resupply against us. I mean, it's not the greatest sideboard card, but, you know, I live I play aggressively. I live life point to life point, and if they just gain 6 and draw, that makes me feel sad. It's like 12 creatures and need like 4 or 5 more to be happy. I'm counting the Dragon Fighter as a creature, although I probably would want to cut it. Okay, Alesha. Why can't I use you? I mean, she's an okay body. I probably wouldn't take her over anything else. No, over too much else. I mean, Battle Rage is good, but it's common. We'll see more. I might just run Alesha just as a 3/2 first strike, honestly. Like, this is a 2-color deck. I don't see the need for, like, the Highlands. So, maybe I just take the Alesha. Yeah, I could easily see it. Team of Rune Mark's also, I guess, nice. Although I'd rather have Battle Rage. And, you know, as is typical with Fate Reforged, things kind of wean off after rare. So I guess I can just take the 3-power first strike, dude. Girl. Oh, hey, I am so glad that I took that Evolving Wilds, because I am going to splash for Dramoka Mocha. Like, no, never pass. I am so glad that I took a little bit of fixing. Just a little bit. Like this. I will happily splash for a Dramoka. I am partially in those colors. So, I'm sorry. Like, Dramoka is just too good. So let's see here. Destructor Dragon and Rage Farmer are also pretty solid. Battle Rage, Scout. There's a lot of stuff for us here. I'm sure we can get something on the wheel. Hopefully, maybe just Scout. But, you know, get in, Dramoka. I think I take the Bathe here. Like, I could easily see, like, cutting a loose column for a Bathe, maybe. But, yeah. Yeah, I think I just take the Bathe and Dragonfire here, so that way I have some solid removal. Mastodon's also nice, so I'm sure we'll see more. Bathe probably doesn't come around too often, honestly, so let's just take that. And if any white fixing comes around, I will be happy. Mastodon and Cruciak are also nice picks, but honestly, I think we're kind of good for, like, we probably need Mastodon more than Cruciak. So let's just take Bathe and have some nice removal. Defector. Ooh, Heel Cutter. Nice. Like, I will gladly take a Heel Cutter here, just because, you know, Heel Cutter's so good. So let's see here. Defector's also decent, but not really what my deck is looking for, I feel like. Other than that, not much for us in this pack. Like, I don't think I would ever take the Crotech. So, yeah, we're picking up some good stuff here. I like where this deck is going. Like I said, we would get another Mastodon, and there it is. We're not splashing black, so not really looking forward to the hollows. So let's see. Did I take the Airy earlier? No, I did not. Yeah, well, Mastodon's solid, and I will happily take it, and it will give me joy. Scout or Cruciak? Well, we only have, like, the Fodder and the 2 Beast Breakers as 2-drop creatures, and this is definitely feeling like a low-curve deck. I mean, it has plenty of beef, but it still wants to kind of come out of the gates fast, so I feel like I take the Scout here. I could easily see arguments for the Cruciak, though, and maybe the Shrieker. Did I actually say maybe the Shrieker? I mean, never the Shrieker. Channel Harm is also a possibility, although I had someone use that against me as if it was just a fog. No, don't put that there. It's a 3-drop. Another Heel Cutter? Why, I don't mind if I do. Thank you, game. And we're not really passing much else. Although, I could maybe see the Retainers in the right deck. I don't know if this is the right deck. Probably cutting the Fodder here. Oh, Yeti! Hungering Yeti! Like, Flash. Just 4/4 Flash? Yes, Gib. Gib blocks now. We've got a deck going here. Not really seeing much else here. Probably not running the Invocation. Probably not running the Rune Mark, but someone will probably want the Invocation, so sure, we'll take it. Second Scout? Sure, maybe. Don't know if I'm running it, though. Don't know if I'm running the Crew Shock either. I'm definitely going to have to cut some creatures. Hey, Humble Defector. Probably not running you. Well, actually, no, I could probably run you over a Scout, honestly. What would I cut? Creature-wise. Maybe a Prowler. Take the Great Horn Crew Shock. Yeah, that was a pretty poopy pack, but I figured at least a Crew Shock would have been taken. Oh no, wait, right. Well, Fruit of the First Tree, Crotic. Need to make some cuts. Would have liked another piece of fixing to go with the what we got here, but you know, this is a pretty solid deck with a lot of beef. This is a deck that just says beef. It's what's for dinner. So let's go ahead. I need to cut creatures, so let's go ahead and group creatures separately. You are really a 3-drop. If I consider you a 4-drop, yeah, this looks like a curve, but I need to make cuts. Don't know. I really feel like maybe not the Defector. And Rupture, I feel like we'd be fine keeping, since we're probably going to have the majority of our stuff is going to be like greater than 2 toughness. I mean, we have a small chunk here, but the Mastodon will probably be fine. Okay, so it takes out half our creatures, but the other half are like just so big. And you never know, I might just bolster it to where I need to be. So, do I need the Chasm? I could either cut the Voice or the Chasm. This is probably going to be a... Voice has worked me out of so many jams, honestly. I don't want to cut any of my creatures. I kind of like my creatures where they are. Curves is definitely not terrific. It's a little heavy, but, you know, it's fine. It works. Like, I want to keep the Rupture. Rupture's pretty decent. Chasm... It's a nice finisher. I will give it that much. It is a good finisher, so... And this... Is this a deck that wants one? Well, do I need a Chasm when I have 2 Heel Cutters? Okay, so those will also probably get nicked by my Rupture, but, you know, maybe I'm dashing those in most of the time. Yeah, I probably don't need Chasm as badly. I could probably see me boarding it in on certain matchups. So let's go ahead and add the Wilds, and this is definitely, let's see, sort by color. This is definitely a more red deck. Yeah. But it's also fun. I'm also happy with what we have here. Unless just a little awkward, considering that I'm probably only going to be running like 1 Plains, and no, it's probably for the best sake of splashing Dramoka, I should have 3 sources. And while I'm never going to get all 3 of like both my planes out at once for Alessia. It would be nice to live the dream. You never know. What would I return? Like, I literally have no targets for Alessia other than Stormsinger, which no, and Beastbreaker, which probably not. So you know what? We're not losing any value from not being able to use Alessia's trigger. It's fine. We don't need it. So let's see here. Probably 10. Let's see. 8, 7. 9 red sources. 8 green. Don't know if I agree with that. But at the same time, though, we rarely need double red. I mean, we can dash this out if need be. This is like fine, okay, whatever. We probably need double red there, but we have a lot of single red here compared to green, and you know this is technically also a green card, the Dramoka. So I guess I can go with that. Sure. It's probably not where I want to be, though. And alt-art value, because sure. Wait, which one was what? Right. You get out. You get in. I like this. This is decent. I will gladly play this. Having Rending Volley for the board is going to be really nice. Just really nice. Because you never know when you need to just go ahead and tap a single mana to kill an Ujitai. Would have liked a little bit more beef, but come on, Dramoka, 2 Herds, Surak, Warbrute, like, this is a deck that drops fat. This is a deck full of fat. And it will... This is gonna make me a little kitty to... Oh, there's just so much beef. And, yeah, the Rupture is probably gonna be a little bad in some cases, but I like this deck. I really like this deck. Have I mentioned I like this deck? Alright, I guess I just submit. I guess we'll see you in, guess I'll just cut to round 1 once I get a chance. Alright, round 1, and we're up against Dix here, so, I won the die roll. I will gladly play first. Alright, so... Actually, I'll put this off to the side here. This is rough. Like, I'd be cracking my Evolving Wilds for a Forest to run out Beastbreaker on turn 2, and then... I could see it, though. Sure, I guess I keep. I'm not happy with it. Like, I'd rather use that Evolving Wilds to grab a Plains. Oh, by the way, just in case I don't edit that last-minute change in, I actually added a second Plains at cutting a Forest. So yeah, I'm gonna have, like, so, you know, having a second green source is probably a good thing here. Oh, and Dix goes down to 6. Does he go down to 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5? Oh, he does 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Oh, poor Dix. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4? Nope. No, probably not. No, let's not do that. Worth, please. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, let's pretend to be sympathetic. Actually, no. This is kind of this is a group that I've been drafting with, like, on occasions. This is like just like clan bum rushing, but not really clans, or, well, kind of, sort of. I don't know if they even bother with the MtGO clans anymore, but... Oh, well. If you have to go down to... I was going to say, if you have to go down to 4, then that's fine, but if... Oh. Okay, so I guess I'm just Evolving Wild, crack it, and... Yeah. And grab one of my forests and just F6 through the turn. I'm actually trying to learn the damn MtGO keyboard shortcuts. Actually, wait, I can just F6 through his turn as well. Sidisi's Faithful. Slightly annoying, but I can manage. Alright, hey, there we go. Got my land. I can go ahead and just drop Beastbreaker. It's going to be sad that I can't actually do much with him this turn. Well, I feel like it would be better. Do I dash and Heel Cutter next turn and start applying pressure, or do I drop Alesha? Like, I feel like I want to start applying pressure, but I also want to get Formidable going, and... You know what? Let's just... Yeah. Screw it. Let's just go ahead and start showing him that, yeah, your turn 1 Sidisi's Faithful would stop me normally, but today it is not that day. I am not used to having all my stops set. Like, I decided to do it just so that way I don't have to manually do this later, but it's easy to kind of... It's just kind of difficult. You know, it's just something you gotta get used to, honestly. So, actually, no, I can just F6 through my turn here. And F6 through his. So yeah, right now I feel like I've got an okay clock. Hopefully I can actually develop my board out a little bit more, but right now his Sidisi's Faithful is just not enough to kind of stop my assault, and if he has nothing else... Well, to be fair, he admitted to kind of not getting the best hand, had to mold down 5. A lurker. Something tells me he really needs to... He really wants to just stem the bleeding here. Nice. I feel like I could... I'm just going to hardcast a Heel Cutter here, honestly, so that way I can develop my board. And then next turn I can maybe drop... Yeah, F6 through turn. Maybe I can drop, like, Bear Leaf Regen mana up. Or I could probably draw my Elk Herd. The Elk Herd would be lovely if I could get a second green source, but... Actually, wait. Both these would require me to get a second green source. Crap. So I guess maybe just, like, Storm Singer Morphed if I don't draw a land. And then... Okay, let's not prey on me getting a second green source here and just discard all my non-red stuff. I hate to lose one of my Elk Herds, but, you know, it's gonna happen. Yeah, this is good. I'm happy with this. And if I don't draw in land next turn, I can go ahead and just morph my Stormsinger. Next turn, drop Alesha, unmorph Stormsinger. Let's see what I draw. I did draw land this turn. Well, I guess I just make the same line of play anyway. So, plunge in. Get out of the way, Faithful. I probably shouldn't be morphing the Storm Singer first, but I like pretending I have tricks too much. Okay, Chumpsy. And let's go ahead and drop my Storm Singer face down. F6 through my turn, and I'm just going to F6 through his turn as well, because I'm not going to even pretend. Spell Fist. Okay. That stops one of my guys. I mean, that doesn't trade with anything I have, actually, so that isn't the greatest thing for him. Another Heel Cutter. I think I just drop Alesha and unmorph my Spell Singer. I mean, my Storm Singer. Spell Fist, Storm Singer, too many things. Too many things. Too many things. So let's just go ahead, just go right through combat again, and that Spell Fist is probably going to block one of my things, which is annoying, but no, wait, I don't have a target for Alesha, so hit Heel Cutter, F6 through my turn. And probably going to block one of my bears with his Spell Fist. I could easily see me not playing Heel Cutter next turn as well. That's also a possibility, because then I can just like pump my Beast Breaker to crazy levels. It depends on what he does. Blocks Alesha, okay. And so he's taking 7. He's down 6, and you know the fact that he did have to mulligan there and he was kind of off land is, yeah, I could definitely see him having problems, but give him the sympathy. Ooh. Oh. Damn it, Mets. Yeah. And he misblocked. Would it have been better to... I don't know if it would have been better to chump to block one of the 2/2s rather than chump Alesha. Unless he had a trick. Actually, he did leave up the... Now, if he had a trick, if he had like Coat with Venom, he still would have gotten Alesha there. Oh well. I think no matter what happens here, I got him, so... He's probably deep in the tank wondering if he does have a play that can help him maybe survive a turn. If he was splashing red, he probably would just be happy to snap up that magmatic chasm and get a 4-for-1 here. I know I would. But... yeah, and he just scoops. Okay, so... he's in blue, but I didn't see anything that really wants me... that really wants to be Rending Volleyed. Like... thanks for him. Oh well, happens. So yeah, having 2 Heel Cutters is almost good as having Magmatic Chasm. Although at the same time, though, I didn't see too much that I would want to have Seismic Rupture in for, so maybe I'd drop that for something. Maybe I do drop that for Rending Volley. Like, what else would I play? I don't see anything else that I would even consider here, honestly. So maybe he has something big, and I want to make it lose column. Okay, I could actually see that. Let's go ahead and throw in the threaten effect, because this is a deck that, and because his deck feels like it wants to slow me down, and I don't, and I can probably power past it. But it'd be nice to maybe be able to just get a blocker out of the way and then just smash in with it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he has like Dragon Lord Simulgar. Maybe, I don't know. Wonder what he's splashing. Wonder what colors he's playing and what he's splashing for. Because I didn't really get to see a lot of his deck. I saw some good blockers and some discard. That's about it, honestly. It's kind of hard to really know how to properly sideboard when your opponent gets kind of screwed like that. Nope. Yeah, that's a mulligan. Even on the draw, I wouldn't keep one lander. That's fine. And maybe I can actually use the Evolving Wilds for its intended purpose of fetching a plains here, but don't know if I want to do that now. He kept his first hand, though, so it... Wait. Oh. Scared me there. I thought you F6 through your turn. You don't want to do that, buddy. Ooh, turn 2 Beastbreaker. Okay, so... I think I still just drop... I think I'm probably dropping, like, the Evolving Wilds, like, sometime mid-turn, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what comes up. Like, maybe, like, turn 4 Evolving Wilds. Hopefully I draw a second Forest, so that way I can drop my other stuff. Okay, so he's got something. He's got his Spell Fist. He's got some action going here. He's in a decent spot. Hey, second Forest. Nice. Okay, so if he's going to hold me back with that, he's got a bit of a surprise coming. But for now, I'm quite happy with this. I can probably go ahead and fetch one of my 2 planes with Evolving Wilds, and then I can get something going there. But Beastbreaker is going to be doing some pounding, and I can probably bait something if I have to, but let's hold on to it. I'm going to have to get at something to drink after this round. I have my mini fridge. My mini fridge isn't like not next to me anymore. He's definitely heavy blue though. Morph, okay. Presents problems, but I guess it'd be better to make the Morph not block than the Spell Fist, even if it means less damage getting through. Okay, so let's go ahead and dash out the Heel Cutter, make the Morph not block, swing in, he probably blocks Beastbreaker and takes 3. Morph doesn't block, always yield, F6 through turn. It's nice having 2 heel cutters. Yep, blocks as expected. He can probably race this, honestly, if he wants to. I don't know if he wants to, though. And come his turn, I F6 again. I'm probably just going to drop the Evolving Wilds and fetch plains, so that way if I do draw Dromoka next turn, I will be ready. I mean, if I do draw Dromoka, I will be in a good spot. Real question is, what do you have? Spell Fist swinging in, not the Morph? That seems weird to me. Scholar. Oh, oof. Huh. Scholar blocking is is worse than the Morph blocking, honestly. Because then he's drawing 2. I don't like that. I'm just going to go ahead and pop up the Evolving Wilds now so I don't forget, because I am that dumb sometimes. If he trades the Morph for the Heel Cutter, fine, whatever, but I will just deal with it. But I do not want to give him a chance to block with the Scholar at all, so... Yep, that's the trade I was expecting. Marshall Sutcliffe. Okay, fine. Next turn I drop my Elk Herd and I guess just pass turn. Like, Beastbreaker won't be able to safely get in. Not without giving him 2 cards. Elk Herd's in a good spot though. He's big. Oh. Why? Where's Twin Bolt? Twin Bolt needs to be one of my next 2 draws, because that just feels bad. Also not attacking, still not attacking with the Scholar. I do not want to bathe the rats. Bathing the rats feels so bad. This guy is definitely a nice defensive deck here. Still wondering why he's splashing green. This definitely feels like kind of what I would expect from a Silumgar deck, but the green splash feels off. What do you have in green? I wonder if he's going to ever exploit any of his stuff, though. I mean, he has to have exploit things in his deck, right? Okay, so... Yasova? Oh, honey, no. That's actually kind of scary. Yasova, you're gonna be taking a little bath next turn, okay? Real question is, do I have... Okay, a second Heel Cutter. Right away, Yasova taking a bath. Why not? Why would I let you have fun there? Ugh. Dashing in the Heel Cutter feels bad as well, but all these blocks, like... Ugh. It'd be nice to be able to trample over a little bit of damage, but I feel like that's just not ideal here, so... I just don't want the Scholar to block and trade and give him 2 cards. I don't want the Typhoid Rats to eat either of these. Or my Heel Cutter. Having both of these up to guard is just ugh. Worst feeling. Need a Twin Bolt or something. I guess I just passed turn. I could. Well, I guess I could, like, dash and Heel Cutter. That gives me formidable non-attack with the Elkherd, and no, that means that he blocks with rats. Do I let him trade for the... Like, I don't want to let him... I don't want to just tell him that he can trade for his Youthful Scholar, but I feel like I have to here, so... Fine, buddy. Trade your Youthful Scholar for my Heel Cutter. Come on, come on. There we go. And no Death Touch today. Losing both my Heel Cutters actually sucks. Because now it's like, how do I get past this stuff? Like, I just have to kind of hope to draw my removal, I guess. Spellfist there? Chumpers? Like, I feel you have a good trade here. Dance. Dance, Satirius Johnson, dance. Ugh. Well, in that case, why didn't you just block the Beastbreaker? That you would have gotten a couple cards out of that. I mean, both ways this ends bad for me, but, oh, he realized he blocked wrong. Well, still, I'm losing my Heel Cutter, which kind of hurts. Like, I don't know how I get past, like, his Typhoid Rats here. Well, actually, no. I can just trample over his Typhoid Rats. Once I have a formidable enough force. So if I draw, like, my Scout, or... What 2-drops do I have in this deck, actually? Let's see here. Boop. Load faster, please. Yeah, this is the deck I submitted. Note to 2 new planes. CMC sort. CMC sort. Game, please. Yeah, so like another Beastbreaker or a Scout, and I'm in good spot. He's deep in the tank, at least. Okay, so he's probably not going to exploit here, I don't think. Well, okay. Alright, that's a fine exploit, I guess. I mean, you know, Drowner is solid. I love Drowner. I love him in my exploit decks. He's criminally underdrafted too, at least from what I've seen. But you know, let's see what he dumps into his graveyard and what I get out. And okay, so he dumped a Profaner. What the hell did you get, man? And the 2 lands I understand, but what did you... Ugh. I guess I'm just not doing much of anything this turn because I can't get past those rats. Those goddamn rats. I will be playing, like, all my lands, though. Normally I like to sandbag some lands, but, you know, the 2 Beast Breakers ask for a lot of mana, so sure. If I get my Dromoka, then I guess I'm in a good spot here. Of course, Dromoka just wins the game by himself, so, you know, that's not saying anything. Real question is, what the hell did you take over to Profaner of the Dead? Toughness less... Okay, I mean, that doesn't bounce my Elk Horde, but, you know, bouncing Beast Breaker's not nothing. Well, I guess that means you would have to bounce Drowner, which is doing an okay job holding back a not formidable Beast Breaker. Another Morph. I definitely have ways to break through here, but it would be nice to have a Magmatic Chasm here. He's definitely having enough blue that I could probably take advantage of things. Just exploits his Sadist? Actually, you even run Sadist. I feel like that's not like a card that you want in an exploit deck. Ooh, nice. Mastodon. So, let's see here. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's enough for me to go ahead and drop him. Wait. Drop him, still have mana up for Beast Breaker's formidable activated ability. That's ferocious, so... You know, let's go ahead and just force through some damage. Smashy, smashy! I will be fine with the rats trading for one of these 2. Sure. Yeah, 4 damage from there, 2 damage there. He's quite dangerous. He's in a very precocious spot right here. Trading the rat for the Elk Herd feels a little bad, but you know, I'm happy with the end result. I got him down to 6. He's in a good spot. I just wish I had some face burn in this deck other than Twin Bolt. You know, where were the Sarkhan's Rages? I mean, I guess those are really high picks, honestly. He's definitely managed to dig through a good chunk of his deck, honestly, and he's got, like, enough delve fodder if he had something that... Oh, Butcher. So, I take it the Mastodon's going away, and Lurker's... I feel like he could have gotten in 2 damage first. Like, that would have been a good thing for... Oh, the Beastbreaker's dying. Huh. Oh, I guess he figures he can trade the Mastodon for the Butcher for the Mastodon here. Let's see what I get off the top. Another Beastbreaker. I don't see a scenario where I don't try to attack, even if he does trade. Even if it... I mean, I would rather be able to build up Formidable again, but, you know, just having another Beastbreaker is probably good enough, and I probably can find plenty of things to get me there. Like, I have plenty of things to just push me over the top here. That isn't it. Hey, another elk herd. He can't... The elk herd is going to be something that he can't just block for a cloud form. Question is if he's going to actually try to beat in, or just let the cloud form be its thing. Because, like, elk herd's something that needs to be answered. And I don't know if I've seen those kind of answers from his deck. He's got only 1 card in hand. And I have a Yeti. Both his guys fly, so I'm not flashing that in as a surprise blocker. And... I mean, I could just play out the Yeti, and then kind of just trounce in. He'll have to double block. I don't think he probably was only playing 1 Dance of the Skywise, and he's already used that, right? So, yeah. I don't play more than 1 of those. So, yeah, let's just play out the Yeti. And attack with just... the elk herd. Go ahead, Elmer. Show 'em why people should be afraid of you. Like, he's in a very precocious spot here. He probably really needs to block the elk herd here. He doesn't have much to block with. I mean, that is trample damage that we're dealing with here. Oh, it's a Palace Familiar. I mean, I guess he's drawing from that, but that's gonna put him in a very scary spot. He's low on clock. He's facing a very formidable board. I can easily just trounce whatever he plays. Like, he does have 3 cards in hand, so he has that going for him. But with only a single black, like, I think like his only out right now is maybe Crux of Fate, and he doesn't really have it. And he just says GG's. He thinks his deck is toilets, so. Wonder what my next... Oh, Mind Scour Dragon. Yeah, he didn't really have much there. My next few cards... Okay, nothing to write home about. Oh, I'll see you in a couple minutes for round 2. Alright, round 2 against my neighbor. Hello, Medrius. Let's move the chat over to the side. Good luck and have fun. So, single forest means this is kind of sketch, but if I draw a second, that means Surrak is swinging on turn 4, which is dumb. So, sure, I'll keep it. And I am on the draw, so I just realized that. Ooh, Alesha. Okay, that actually seems like a better turn 3 play than the bear. How many blue-black decks are... Oh. Well, it's a good thing I have Alesha. It's not a good thing that I'm not drawing my second forest. Oh, 2 hands, really? And a shambles? Still not drawing my second forest, so there's probably a chance that I'm not going to be getting Surok out to punch people as fast as I'd like. Although, to be honest, against this board, I don't think I want him to. Like, 2 of these hands. Yeah, I am so glad I'm main decking Twin Bolt. There are some decks where I don't. I'm gonna have to mute that. Huh. Just plunging in with Hand of Silmgar. Okay. He must have something, right? No. Strange. I feel like you wouldn't want your hand to be eaten by Alesha there. Oh, just forgot it at first strike, you know, what was written on the card. Second force, come on. Feck. I guess I'm just dropping a... I feel like I can just safely beat in with my, with Alesha here, and then just drop a bear. It probably would be better to leave Alesha back, maybe, to block the hands, but... I feel like I can race this board. If he didn't want to race, I could easily outdo him. Draconic Roar. Guess I'm playing the Mastodon for no value. But on the plus side, though, I can probably hold on to that Roar till I find something that is dangerous enough for me to want to just blast. Thought he might have had something there. Although, I don't know what I could safely blast for... Well... Icefall Regent, but I wouldn't be able to do that this turn. That's the thing with damage-based removal. It's, like, hard to hold it until, like, the precise right moment, because there's a very good chance that it's not going to be able to hit the thing that you want it to hit. Oh, Big Sill's command! Wait, which mode is going where? Bounce, kill. I'm guessing Alesha's getting killed and the Mastodon's getting bounced? I'm guessing? Okay, yeah, that's what happened. I can still race this. I still feel in a good position to race this. I don't want to roar. I could roar the hand. In fact, I feel better. I feel like maybe I should. Like, it pretty much stops all his offense right about now, so... And that thing... And, you know, he's going to hold that back for when Surok comes around, so sure. I'm just going to go ahead and hand it and roar at the hand right now. I just need my second forest. That is not my second forest. Fine. Keep playing out those lands, though. I really am just gonna drop Mastodon here. I don't want to bathe the Shambles, though. Bathing Shambles feels so bad. So bad. If I get, like, my, if I get my Mordu Scout... Well, no, I probably don't want to drop Mordu Scout against the Shambles, because then he'll just kill that. If I get one of my Beast Breakers, no, I would need another forest. Ugh. My Morph. I get my Morph, I have enough power for Formidable, and I would be happy to let the... he's dredging something. Well, he has something with dredge in his hand. Oh, boy. Yep, Angler. Well, I wouldn't have any answers to that anyway, so... fine. God damn it, deck. Give Forest, give Evolving Wilds, one of these two things. I can't bathe the Angler. I can't play any of my other two creatures. Guess I just pass turn then. I don't want to double block. I might have to, though. Like, I want to leave one of these guys behind, so that way when Surok hits the ground, he can hit the ground running. But it becomes so hard to deal with Angler then. I don't think you've read Mirror Mockery. Unless you have, like, something with... I think you've reversed the order on Mirror Mockery there. Also, no exploit. That's interesting. Good. Wilds. Alright, I can work with this. This is all my deck was waiting for. I feel like I would be happy to bathe the Aven, honestly. Especially considering he didn't exploit there. Like, that is actually a little surprising to me. So... yeah, I think I will bathe the Aven, because, well... I will, just not right now. We'll see if there's, like, something else worth bathing in a couple turns. Like, I have enough mana that I can play one of my fatties and then bathe whenever I feel like it. So it's not like... so it's not the worst thing in the world if he just... I still don't know why he did that. What just reach? Okay. Reach on... wait, on the Mastodon? Yeah, see, it gets exiled in a turn and puts it into play untapped. You probably meant to put that on the Aven so that you could keep exploiting the Aven, and then that would be just gravy train. Utter gravy train. Like, it is so good. Yep. So I think I just take everything here, as much as I don't want to. I would be fine trading off an elk herd here, but like, this is not... I'm not into position. Oh, he just saw the exploit thing now. Played another shambles. Twin bolt. Okay, sure. I think, though, the thing I have to do first... Well... Ew. I don't want to twin bolts and just let him kill my dragon scarred bear, but I might have to. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and bait this now. Yeah, because it will kill me in 2 turns if I don't, so I have to trade here. And yeah, bear's probably going bye-bye next turn when I twin bolt the 2 goblins. And, well, if I twin bolt the 2 goblins, which, let's face it, I'm twin bolting the 2 goblins because otherwise he's just getting in. Elk herd's trading with angler. Huh. Leaving the 2 goblins back. I feel like that's a mistake. Actually, wait, no, it's... That'd only be a mistake if I... I like this. I like what I have going here now. So now that I have Surak going, let's always yield to the Hunt Caller. I like my position right about now. Because next turn I can drop a Beast Breaker, haste it up, and have enough mana for its formidable ability. And I also have Twin Bolt as an option. Although I'm probably going to just hold up Twin Bolt, because I don't want to kill both these shambles. Because that means my bear's dead, and then I no longer have formidable. Sure, come on in. What you got? I'm curious, because there's no reason you would be Marsh Hulk Sutcliffe. I mean, under normal circumstances, that would be fine. But these aren't normal circumstances, are they? Because I can just, no matter how he blocks next turn, I got him. So let's go ahead and drop... Yeah, we gotta drop the Beast Breaker here for max damage. Haste up the Beast Breaker. Nice, I hear. Living right about now, the Megas XLR theme plays in my head. I dig giant monsters. You dig giant monsters. We dig giant monsters. Chicks dig giant monsters. Nice. On to game 2, he says. I didn't see too many really dangerous things I would want to rending volley, but he seemed more black than blue. But on the other hand, like, I'm sure there's like at least a drowner to blast, so that wouldn't be too bad. And I didn't see nearly enough targets for Rupture. In fact, Rupture I feel like is actually bad here. So yeah, let's bring in the rending volley. Like, his deck isn't so defensive that I need Lose Calm. But it also isn't, like, the best scenario for me if I don't have... But it's also not a good scenario for me if I don't have, like, that I feel like I would need something else. So let's just go ahead and submit this. And, aww. Splash land and opening hand. I mean, Tormenting Voice is... I mean, I got a Tormenting Voice in my opening hand, and I got Business. I can dash in Scout if I want to punch. He's playing first, so sure, I guess I keep. I'm an idiot and I clicked the wrong button. Oh, this is also fine. See? Everything worked out. Always with the Hand of Silumgar. You know, let's just go ahead and dash in the Scout. Because, well, oh, he's just taking it. Alright, that puts me in a better racing position, I feel like, if he's just gonna use Hand of Silumgar like that. Interesting. Holding back the Shambles to block the Scout. Twin Bolt would be really nice here, honestly. Like, I feel like this turn I just Tormenting Voice. Discard a land. Yeah, you. And I draw 2 lands. Well, I guess I'm powering past a land glut. Oh. Oh, Worth, please. Please. He's playing a very aggressive Silumgar deck, though, I will say that much. Like, Twin Bolt would be really nice here. Elkard's also acceptable, I guess. let's just run out the Scout and the Beastbreaker. Next turn, I drop the Elk Herd and then start pounding in. I feel like that's how it's going to go down. I drop the Elk Herd, then I start attacking with that, and yeah, do I? I really want to just like Twin Bolt. Oh, Twin Bolt's so good here. Yes, yes, yes. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and get myself a nice little 2-for-1 here. I mean, Mardu Scout's gonna die here, but you know what? That's fine. It blocks the Beastbreaker and then kills the Scout. Or, actually, no. Yeah, that seems like the better play. I feel, well, I think you actually do it the other way around. Oh. Killing this Beastbreaker. I feel like you could get an easy... I mean, that's one way of doing it. Problem for him is I have another Beastbreaker in hand. 2 mana, 2-for-1. Feels nice. Oh, Angler. Fine, fine, fine. I guess I just dropped my Elk Herd and you know what, if he wants to race, let's go ahead and give him a race. I have the beefcake to just play this game. I'm not actually chumpy with the Scout here, honestly. If he wants to, like I said, if he wants to race, let him have it. Although, actually, jumping with the Scout means I don't have Formidable anymore. Okay, interesting. Lay down land, and I guess we just go in with my team. Always yield to this. Gonna leave the Scout behind, honestly. I mean, I don't want to risk that getting eaten. He's probably gonna trade with the Elk, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. Do I force through extra damage, or do I set... I only have 7 mana here, so I can't set up a Storm Stinger to haste up some other fatty I get next turn. But I would like to force through extra damage with the Beastbreaker. Yep, more damage later seems smarter than more damage now. So we'll just go ahead and let that trade happen. I don't have any pump spells anyway, so I'll just go ahead and drop this face down. I have like 17 creatures in my deck. I should be able to find something here. I did just power past a mighty land glut, so the fact that I've only drawn like these 5 creatures and is kind of surprising out of my 17. Douses my Beastbreaker. That's fair. Draw land. I have no more reason to play excess lands. So I'm just going to go ahead and beat with the team. The real issue... Huh. What do you have in your 5 cards that you can't play? Oh. Oh, honey, no. This seems bad for him. I don't even need to cast with dash to give it haste. He probably has... Maybe he has a command, which would be problematic for me, because he would bounce it after I try to give it haste. And then kill, I guess, a scout. Although bouncing a dash creature seems not good. Nice deck. Good luck in the final. Thank you. Attack with all creatures. What were my next few draw? Oh, ho, ho, Dramoka with no land to cast you. Okay, see you in round 3. I need to refresh my drink. Okay, round 3 here, and I lost a die roll, and oh, that nope. That's... I mean, it has my bomb, it has a little bit of removal, it has a tormenting voice, so that way I could probably draw something better than these lands and that bomb, but, and I'm on the draw. I guess it's fine? Not great? This isn't the greatest hand, but I can't think of a better 5, so, for whatever. So yeah, I guess I just keep this. My opponent went down to 5, so... I went down to 4. Huh. Well, said those hands were garbage. Was there really no better 4? And this must have been the other player playing green. Yeah, I could probably see me immediately discarding a Mountain to Tormenting Voice. Green-white player. I am thankful I never passed Dramoka to you. Yeah, I'm definitely discarding a Mountain to Tormenting Voice here. This is fine. Turn 3 Stormsinger, turn 4 Hasty Mastodon. That is fine. I'd like a little more size with my Mastodon, but we can't be picky. Oh! Well, I guess this is what happens when you mulligan down to 4. I mean, this is... I hate to... I don't want to put this guy out of his misery, but you know what? Let's just go for it. In it goes, and he's, well, I feel bad for this guy. He's just completely out of it because of his colors. So let's see. I guess I just sacked the wilds. I don't think I'm actually gonna cast the plains here. I probably can get away with what I have. And then, like, cast Heel Cutter. Like, there's really no reason for me to drop Dromoka on him and make him feel even worse. Whatever, I'll make my own creatures not block. Yeah, we'll just end his misery quickly. I mean, no need to show him the Dromoka when it's not even going to be relevant. Okay, here. Green, white, and let's try the die less strat. Okay, so I have no idea where to put the things and what to bring in. I don't even know if Rending Volley is going to be worth it, considering that he was completely screwed over there. I don't even know if it's worth changing my sideboard around. I think I'd just run it back. This is not ideal. I have both my planes in my opening hand, and this is my only play for a good portion. But I can't think of a better 6-card hand. I mean, I could, but I can't think of many. So you know what? This has some business. Fine, we'll keep it. It has all my colors. I would prefer one of these planes to be a forest, but it's fine. It works. Servant of Scale. Interesting. Hey, a bear. Okay. Okay, now we got something going here. Now I have a plan. I just have 6 through my turn. Well, I didn't show any mercy to him, so I don't expect anything better there. Honestly, though, discarding the planes meant nothing, and yeah, you know what? I think I can. I think I can live through that. And if it costs me, so you know what? That's fair for him. He lost because he couldn't draw any land. I will probably lose because I hit F6 a little too quickly. It happens. Now I'm curious, do I Bear or do I Storm Singer on turn 4? Well, turn 5, because I effed up there. Oh, no, change of plans, that is getting bathed. That Kieran is gonna take a little bath. I'm on Sky Captain in the world tomorrow. Okay. Not great, but I'll take it. And I can go ahead and just drop Big Daddy Prowls here. It's kind of interesting that he probably wouldn't want to double block here. No blocks there, I don't think. And when it dies, it has modular, it moves its counters to something else, so I don't want to do that, I don't think. I don't think I can win this race because of my flub. But what I can do is just drop my morph, hold back. I really don't want to trade my Prowler for the Servant. Especially since he's probably going to move it to the Sky Captain. I Draconic Roar so that the Sky Captain doesn't get huge. That bolsters onto the Scavenger. That's a chain of events that's Deek. Unless he attacks with the Scavenger, which would be nice. Okay, good. I like this chain of events. Trade here, and if there's a combat trick, I will roar. Although that means that the Sky Captain's gonna be there's a Dramoka's Gift. I can't work around that. There's no targets. If I roar, then well, I think even if being a turn off, I don't think I would have won this game anyway. I don't think. Like, I have no way to deal with anything larger than larger than 4 toughness. Oh, he's going all in there. Problem here is only having the one green source, so I'm probably just gonna end up like chump blocking ad infinitum now. He's got me under an abyss here. Destructor Dragon. Wait, no. Feck, no, auto... No, yeah, honestly, yeah. It didn't matter what I drew there, I was dead. I was just dead in the air, so... I feel like what really scares me, though, isn't in white, but in green. Like, there's some... We saw a lot of good green going around. He got what I didn't take, so... So, we know he probably has elk herds and maybe confrontations, other big things. I feel like Lose Calm would be good here. And his stuff is going to be too big for Seismic Rupture. Like, if I can steal one of his things, that can be a major swing. Especially if he Voltrons like that again. So yeah, I like what we have going here now. Submit it! I would like to play first this time. This is a keeper. I have a Beastbreaker and an Epic Confrontation to start off with. Dromoka's in hand. I just need to... It's a little land light, but I think I can work with it. Just don't F6 through your first turn. Okay, now... Servant of the Scale? Okay, that's fine. And I'm drawing land. So I'm in a good spot. I like this. I probably want to get rid of the Servant of the Scale early if I can. Ooh. He also has a Beastbreaker. You know what? I will gladly eat that. Because I have an Epic Confrontation, and that means the Beastbreaker isn't worthless to me. Well, not a threat. I mean, I could play Mastodon as well to develop my board, but, you know... Burp. And that is why people generally don't play Servant of the Scale. No plays other than that. I'm going to be off my land for a bit, but that's fine. I mean, as long as I draw another land within the... I mean, I probably could Tormenting Voice here, but I don't want to pitch any of this. This is good stuff. Maybe a Mastodon? I feel like I would get a bigger payoff next turn if I drew a land. So it's like, well, if I drew an untapped land, not one of my Evolving Wilds. Circle of Elders. Oh, that stops me cold, and I don't want him to get the mana from Formidable there, so if I don't draw a land... Okay, you know what? Next turn, I'm pitching Elmer to Tormenting Voice. Right now, I'm just going to bathe that thing, because that's going to be a massive roadblock to my deck anyway. Another circle? God damn it. Okay, these Elmers are getting a little ridiculous here. What? Worth, please. And I can't swing... I don't want to just let the circle eat one of my guys here, so I think I'll just pass. That said, though, if I get Sirach and Dromoka online, it's... Okay, using my bathe there on the last circle really hurts. 'Cause this is dumb. This is better. Okay, he's got an Evolving Wilds fetching up... Forest? Okay. He's got something big. He's just gonna hunt the weak. Well, that kills one of his guys and lets him hit me for 6, but he can't really do much about the heel cutter that's imminent. Oh, and now I draw my 4th land to play Sirach. Too little too late, Sirach. Too little too late. Vigilance and Camp Block isn't really much of a combo now, is it? But still had all these, but nothing to do with them. Good to go 3-0 against not the greatest bunch, but an interesting bunch and a bunch I like. So I can't say. So yeah, I can't say I'm the greatest player either, but, I try. And these people try too. So, yeah, that's really all you can ask for when you practice. So, that was good. That was interesting. That was fun. Couple of misplays, major misplays, misclicks, and all that, but it was nice to do this. Been a while. I missed it. My voice didn't, though. Yeah, well, I got things to prep for tomorrow. Lots of things. So until then, I'm Dave. Take care.